Hey, what's going on, guys? Sub here, and welcome back to Minecraft, where today we have a problem. So, as you can see, I've been doing a little work. Ooh, free cobblestone. I've been doing a little work on the outside of our base. I set up this nice little path that heads up to our little base. I did a little terraforming for this, and I just logged on. Someone has destroyed part of our base, starting with the front of it. And apparently covered in sand. Is this all sand? There was other stuff I wanted to do today. Did they put obsidian on top of my chest? My diamonds are in that chest. I can't break obsidian without it. Oh my god, okay, so there we go. I did a bit more mining. We now have 26 diamonds. I just have to simply make a diamond pickaxe. I should have used barrels. Do I have any wood? There we go. So we are gonna start off by making a diamond pickaxe, it seems. Just so we can break this obsidian. I don't even know. This could be my obsidian, or this could just be someone grabbed obsidian just to do this to me. I don't know which it is yet, but I suppose is the entire. They even filled my tunnel. This is something I was going to show you guys this episode, but it seems I now have to dig out my entire base. A lot. Thankfully, it seems the upstairs is unharmed. Someone left me that armor, so I just have it in here. This is not what I planned on doing right now. Although, I guess we have sand. So I'm gonna cover up that. I'm gonna break this. And they destroyed my torches, too. Did you really have to destroy my torches? Come on. There we go. So, before I get into anything, there are a few things I want to go over before I go take a break and clear out all of this stuff, which I wasn't even planning on doing. So, basically, a few things have happened in between episodes. So, people have been playing the server a lot because we are all quarantined, and unlike me, they have no other games to play, so they've just been playing on the realm. Now, one of them found a village in the villager in the village with armor and has a whole like 3 double chests full of diamond armor, and he gave me one. So his name's Metal Bag. I don't know if he's been in any of my videos, but he's been on the realm. And yeah, he gave me a nice set of armor that I've used a small bit. So yeah, we got full diamond armor now. So that's good. Problem is though, all the villagers in the village are dead. Except for 2. Actually no, I think there's only 1 left now. And it's a Fletcher. So that's clearly a problem, because that means I can't do any villager stuff. So what I was planning on doing today, which I still plan on doing, I'm going to put extra effort into this video today, guys, is we are going to be working on our base. We're going to be setting our base up so that we have absolutely everything we need, starting with food, because as you can see, my food source is not very good. I managed to find a few sweet berry bushes, and this is, yeah, our food's not looking too good right now. I have some potatoes, so I plan on building a potato farm. And yeah, that's about it for right now. I missed placing this iron in. Now, besides a potato farm, we have a few other things. Starting with a auto smelter, which I want to build, and some simple farms. And we can make another portal, which is pretty nice. So let me grab out some stone stuff, because I smelted all this up with the idea that I dug this tunnel. I had a cool idea for a base, but now it seems I have to clear out all this sand. So I guess this is, did they fill out this too? No. Okay, my mine shaft is fine. Although we have a bunch of sand now. That's nice. I smelted some glass for what we're doing, so I guess this is good. So I suppose I'll make a diamond shovel for this. Might as well. No reason not to. since we have the diamonds, we can just make a full set of diamond tools, which I'm looking forward to. So let's have that all set up. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna go dig out this entire thing, and yeah, we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I just cleared out about 4 stacks of sand, so that was fun. But I also did a little bit more digging for making sure we have enough room for this build. So this is the beginning of a tunnel, as you can probably tell. So basically, what this is this is a tunnel I've been working on that is going to give us easy access to the now top half of our base, which is this nice little area right here. So I just want to make sure this looks pretty nice. I want to make sure that all the stone kind of goes into each other. We don't have too much of a problem here. And I want to make sure it's detailed. So I like putting in just some stone slabs and other things just to add some extra depth to the build. So this seems like a pretty detailed tunnel, but before we're done with it, I just need to, wow, Antonio's been dying a lot. I just want to fill in a few spots with some andesite, because I think having this diversity in our little build makes it look so much better. So now we have a bit of andesite. You can clearly, it looks better. It just looks better. I could put cobblestone in there too, but I don't feel like it, so we're not. So basically, this is the top half of our base. This is as high as I can make it, with it still being formed into our little cave area. So we have this little opening right here. And I have an excellent idea of what to do with this opening. So this corner right over here, we're going to have a little crafting area and a little chest area, because you're going to need some room for this build. So up here, what I want is I want something pretty interesting. I want to build a potato farm in this top half of our build, but I also want to make it look nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little thing in here. It's going to match up on all sides, because we're going to have glass down this middle, and it should look pretty nice. So if I can just form this in correctly, then it will look nice, but if I can't, then we're going to have a problem. So we're going to have glass, like I said, in this middle area, so I'm not going to bother too much with most of this, but what I need to do is put in like that, just a sideways stair, and then up top there we're gonna need some more. And I haven't played Minecraft in a while. Last time I uploaded like a few days ago. That was the last time I played Minecraft. So I need to get back into building, because I've not done this in quite some time. So yeah, here is where we're putting the rest of it. Let me just, I don't want to destroy the terrain. I don't like doing that. So from here, we're going to destroy this. I could have made a diamond axe. I don't know why I didn't. But I didn't. So now I got to live with that decision to not have a diamond axe. And now what I'm going to do is build this little trim right here. You know what we could do? We could... I'm just testing out different ideas right here and messing up this horribly. I really need scaffolding blocks. Does that look good? I mean, that triple. That would mean I have to raise this up one. Which actually, this shouldn't even be here. This should be raised up one. Yeah, that should be raised up one anyway. So I'm going to grab this dirt. And we're going to put in the remaining pieces of wood. And then we're going to put in... No. Like, not that's not it either. We're going to put in that. Perfect. Now I'm going to head back to the entrance of our base, whatever, and grab our glass now. Because I think I'm going to be using whole blocks of glass for this. Just because I like it. Oh, this should be back one. I don't think so. This is up. Yeah, this should really be back one. I keep messing this up. Hang on, I'm gonna fix this all up. Alright, I think this came out amazing. We have our nice little big room up here. It's pretty big, we got a lot of space to work with. And now that we have this open space, I'm gonna begin putting in our farmland. Now, I don't think this is gonna be too big of a farm. I mean, we just need to be able to get food from it, so it doesn't have to be the biggest thing in the world. It just has to be functional. We have to be able to get food from it. Now, I don't believe I have a way we can really automate this. Let's see, where's the center point? Is this double center? That's gonna bother me. Yeah, that's the center. I mean, I think we can... Should I? I mean, we could. Let's just make this bigger. Let's have a nice big farm up here. Also, for the walls, I was considering going all in for the wood. But, I decided to do this thing where it's like the stone kind of mixes in with the wood. I like how I did this. Like, we just have all the stone kind of coming in. Maybe put one more piece of stone right there. Boop. Here we go. The stone's just like, it's kind of seeping its way in the room. And I think that's great. So we are also going to put in one last rope here. We shouldn't be jumping up here, really. There's nothing to really jump on. Is this? No, it's just because of the stair. I was about to say, if I have auto jump on, I'm going to hate myself. Oh, it's going to bother me because this is the center right here. So what if we did 2 pieces of wood? I mean, there's nothing really stopping us from doing that. I just really need to get all of this out. Do we even need, does it reach? I mean, do we really need all this? I'm gonna go off of the farm that's actually good land to use right now. So this is, oh, mega tree grew right in front of my house. Are you serious? I'm gonna have to chop that down because I actually like this view. But yeah, I like what we've been doing. We have a nice little build going here. Yeah, we can mix this in. So that is all of that done. That's really all we can do. And yeah, so I'm gonna throw my hoe in there. And yeah, that's really it. This is the room. We're gonna have just all the side. I have to do a bit of work on the outside for obvious purposes. Let's go outside and look right now, as long as I don't die from monsters, which we really shouldn't. I don't think we have too many mobs around our base. So we look out here. Yeah, there we go. We have that nice big thing, but we can still see some wood there, but I put it there so it's visible from the inside. I'm currently fine with it. I want to work on that top part of it though, because we do have a lot of wood showing there. And who put this crafting table here? Interesting. I did not put that crafting table there, so I don't know who did. We do live fairly close to a lot of other people. Antonio's over in that direction. The village is over there, which has someone's base in it and a nether portal. But yeah, we're just going to climb up here and put some dirt up here. There we go. Let's grab this flower, put it right there. Perfect. Maybe just put some berry bushes around. Help the aesthetic. I mean, I don't see a problem with this. We can mix in some berry bushes, even though they're not from this biome. I think it still looks pretty good. So we're just gonna mix some in, and there we go. Perfect. So, does another tree grow there? No, we're still good. I'm gonna have to chop that one and this one, just so I can grab, and this one, just so I can grab the berries. I mean, this isn't the best food source. It's a food source, but it's slow and we need to eat a lot, so I don't like it. It's not very good. I have nothing in here, right? Yeah. So, I don't know why I really grabbed the redstone. We're not going to use that too much. I was planning on making a dispenser kind of automatic system for the food farm, but that didn't really work out once I figured out that we need a lot more than that. So, this next build is going to require quite a lot of resources. Definitely a lot of iron, some redstone, a bunch of wood. So basically, we have our food farm up here. This is going to be supplying us with all the food we need. We have an excellent view of the area. It's beautiful. This is the top part of our base, food farm. Then we have our entrance, which is just going to be our little sort of smelting station, crafting station, and somewhat storage. I want to sort out the rest of this, though. I want a better storage room, and I want a better furnace. Oh, right. Because like I said, we were making our base better this episode. So we have to make it a whole lot better. So, to get started on the furnace array, I'm going to dig a room down this way a bit. We're just going to go, I guess, I want to have some sort of difference in elevation between my rooms. Because I like this little, like we enter here, it's like our house is attached to a cave system. So we go through the caves to get to the different rooms. I personally love this concept, and I plan on using it for our base, which I am, clearly. So what I need to do, see the problem with using slabs, I have to actually stagger what we're using. So over here I would have a slab there, maybe mix in some cobblestone here and there. This one's going to be more looking man-made like, so I'm going to mix in cobblestone down this one. This one's supposed to look more natural, but we're just going to mix things in as we go. So, time to actually dig this hole. Alright guys, so basically I've gathered up all the resources we're going to need. I've smelted a bunch of cobblestone into stone, and I finished our little pathway down into this room. So this is a pretty big room, a lot bigger than our other farming room, but I was limited then. Now we're underground and don't have to worry about breaking out of the mountain. So if you're noticing this cobblestone, that's because this is actually a ravine that I fell down multiple times. I've actually died from building. Yay. So I've been thinking about what to do. I know how to build the auto smelter, how it works, and everything about it, and how big it is. So that's not too much problem. But seeing how big this room is, I kind of also want to build in some sort of storage, maybe in this wall. So I'm thinking we do that. So we're going to have some mass storage over here with a bunch of rows of chests. I mean, just like rows upon rows of chests, just like all throughout here. Just like fit into these columns. We're just going to have chests. So for the room itself, though, I've been trying to think of a good way to build with it, and I've settled on smooth stone. So this stuff looks really nice, and we can get a lot of it pretty easily. There's 46. This should be enough. So my general idea is we're gonna have this be sort of like the middle room carpet for it, kind of, if that makes sense. This is gonna be the interior. We could use it as either an outline or a main thing. So I kind of want to do some stone brick stuff here too, but I'm thinking we do this for the inner part. Of course, I need to make sure to cover up the ravine hole because I do not feel like dying. I don't. Really don't feel like dying again. So have this. So what if we did that and we just made some stone bricks for the inside here? Wow, that's a lot. I never made one of a stone brick before, really. Because this is going to be a sort of foundry kind of thing. And for those of you that don't know what a foundry is, it's sort of like the part of a factory where the main components of something are made. So, like, they make, actually, I don't really have an example, but I think my description was good enough, hopefully. So, we're going to make this sort of look like a factory kind of area. This is the bottom half of our build. That's half a stack of bricks. That should be more than enough. Now, I don't know what those lights are down there. It could be lava. It could be something else. Probably have explored that ravine already, which is probably why there's lights down there. It's probably from me, so I'm not too worried about any of that. But this is our foundry. Now, how do I could push this out one more. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Let's move this to the wall so we have the room needed. So, you know what? I'm going to actually build this flooring in. We'll be right back again. Alright, hopefully for the last time we're back. I think that's all I'm going to be doing for the back stuff. So basically, filled in the floor. I think it looks a lot better now. I fixed our pathway a bit, added some of the decorating I normally do. And I hollowed this out a bunch. I plan on doing it with the roof and this back side. And maybe this side, I plan on putting chest walls there, so I don't know. And yeah, I held this out to make it feel more like a cave and not just a square, so I think that worked out pretty well. Anyway, we're going to start with this auto smelting system. So to begin with it, we are going to need a double chest and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hoppers going down. Now, you can do as many as you want. I'm doing 6. I'm putting, I don't have too much iron. This took about 2 stacks just to do. So you need a hopper underneath each one, a hopper behind each one, and a hopper on top of each one. I'm 2 hoppers short. Are you serious? It's just 2 hoppers I'm missing. There we go. 2 hoppers. Alright, that's the rest of it. So once you've done this, you're going to need the next part, which is why I have the spruce wood. I grabbed some spruce in between videos. I've been trying to stock up on materials in between videos. It's gone decent. You're going to need something like that, and you are also going to need some rails. So the reason you're going to need rails is because to have this work, you're going to need a minecart going across, this entire thing. Those both just got put into the furnaces, didn't they? There were 2. Might pick one up. We're gonna need this going all the way till there. Then once you're done with that, you're gonna have to place a block and a lever. I'm positive I made levers. There they are. There they are. I'm just gonna put one right there. That should be all we need. We're also going to need one thing right there. I'm doing it like that. You have to stagger them, otherwise they will connect to each other, which is a problem. The rails from both sides will just connect to one another, and that's not fun. So, there we go. All over here. Now on this side, you're going to have to do almost the same thing. You can make it slightly different. I'm going to stagger the top one here. And there we go. We're going to need the blocks there as well. And that should really be it for this system. Right? We flip this lever. That rail turns on, we flip. I cannot tell if that turned it on. Yep, we flip the levers. They each turn on their respected things, meaning I can remove that. And maybe make this look a little bit nicer. I mean... That powers that block. Maybe I could put... No, if I put a piece of redstone there, minecart would go through it. Anyway, on this side, we're going to need something different. You have to stagger it on this side. You might find a way around to the first side. You have to stagger it here because we're going to have to keep these constantly powered. I don't feel like using an entire redstone block here. So instead, I'm going to be doing redstone torches under it. That powers that. Yep. They're each powering each other. The redstone torch can actually deactivate the hoppers. So if you don't know, when you power a hopper, it locks it. Items that go into it will not be able to move, and it'll mess with the entire system. So you want to make sure that's all fine. Now, the next part of this is putting in the minecart chests. So, one there. One. Oh, wait, hang on. It's still wrong. We put... Yeah, that works. Yeah, we gotta put one on each side so we can access them. This bottom one, this is fuel, and this one is what we're smelting. So, that's how that works. Now, I'm actually going to have to go grab the rest of my coal. Let me grab that, and then, do we have anything I can smelt? I guess we'll try with a stack of cobblestone. Why not? I love my stone. So, what we do is we toss the fuel in the bottom one, what we're smelting in the top. We flick both levers, minecarts go off. Oh, that one's broken a bit. It will evenly distribute all the fuel. Huh. Seems to be a problem. That's empty. That's empty. Perfect. Let me just open that one up for maintenance. This one was clogged. Okay. This is why it's important to test the system, because these things tend to get clogged a lot. If I put that stair there, can I finesse my way? No, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab out some coal from there, though. Just shove it in there. So basically, you might not think this would smelt faster, but as it's evenly distributed, compared to everything in there, it'll go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, then 1, 1, 1, 1. So you're basically smelting 6 at a time. Like, if we just look here, I'm pretty sure you can tell... Okay, stop now, but... They each finish smelting at generally the same time, so every time 1 would normally be smelted, 6 are smelted instead. So it's faster. So that is this auto smelting system. Now the next thing we're gonna have to do involves me turning all the birch, because I don't like birch. Honestly, I hate the Savannah wood more, but birch. We are going to dig out this portion of the wall, and we are going to begin the next step of what we're doing. I should not have gotten rid of all those logs. Now, I'm a big fan of spruce wood. I cannot imagine Minecraft without spruce. I feel like it's a needed wood. So what we do is we are just gonna stack chests here. And then at the top here, we're going to kind of do something like that. If I can just put in a backward staircase there. Right, we can still open that top one. Yeah, we can. So we are just generally going to dig this out. If I had item frames, I would put them in the top. Or maybe the bottom. I haven't decided where I would put item frames. See, the current problem is I don't have leather. So, yeah. No leather. Now you might think, now that you built this, and have storage here, you don't have a use for this area. Well, this area, I want to have my necessities. So, crafting tables, blast furnaces, smokers, and I kind of like how the storage looks, so we're just going to keep some general barrels in there, just for random junk items. But I'm sure you guys can see how helpful this system is. It smelts extremely fast, and it's not 100% fuel efficient, you will lose some fuel. So in a later video, maybe once I have access to slime blocks and things like that, it has to be slime blocks, not honey. If it was honey, I would hopefully have done it already. I plan on building a sugarcane farm above here, not sugarcane, bamboo farm above here, and having it automatically feed in to the fuel minecart and send it off when it's full, so we can just simply have infinite fuel of sorts. Bamboo's not the best fuel, but it is the easiest to get. You can automate it so easily. And with them removing zero tick farms, a lot of things you aren't going to be able to make grow extremely fast. So for those who don't know what zero tick farms are, those are extremely complicated redstone devices that basically gave a piston. So a piston. Pistons could do something called pulses. So you got 1 tick pulse, 2 tick pulse, a bunch of different kinds of pulses. I don't fully understand it, but you could do this thing called a 0 tick pulse. And basically, when you swapped out the block, a block that a plant is growing on with a block of the same type. So let's say I'm growing a pumpkin. I swap out the dirt under the pumpkin with another block of dirt at a 0 tick. The game doesn't have time to register the change, so it just sees it as no change because the block is the same, so it's like, oh, nothing happened. So when that happens, the plant, for some reason, would grow faster. I don't know the exact mechanics behind it, but basically it was something that can make things grow extremely fast. And it tended to break the game. I remember there was a 42,000 bamboo per hour 0 tick farm, but they finally got around to fixing 0 tick farms, which I mean, it's kind of a mixed view. Yes, it was broken, but it also made the game a lot more fun because you would have the ability to just get all these items really easily, and I thought that was amazing, that you could get to a point where if you had the resources, you had the expensive stuff, you could make really fast farms and just get all the materials you need. It's like creative mode, sort of. You basically have it whenever you need it. And I like that. Oh, I don't have enough wood. You know, I farmed for so much wood, and I thought for sure I would have had enough. So something I do have to do, though, is get rid of all of this on the side. Now, what I plan to do in between episodes is I want to clean up this room a whole lot more. I want to clean this room up so much because, yeah, it's not the nicest room, and my ideal caves, I tend to not want all this granite, diorite, and andesite I'm fine with. That kind of blends in with the stone. It kind of matches the texture, so I like andesite in my builds. I don't like diorite and granite. They stick out like a sore thumb and don't really match up with what I'm doing. So, yeah. But this is a base upgrade, definitely. We now have an auto smelting system. We have an automatic food farm, which... Is this fully grown? Yeah, these are fully grown. I just need to harvest them. So, yeah. We're making food. We're making food. We are getting food. Once this is full, we'll be getting a lot more food. And we'll be fine. We have all this set up. Obviously, I have to get a bit more wood to put the chest in, but that's fine. I suppose for organizing the chests, we're going to have stone, wood, cobblestone, ores, food, like food, plants, farming stuff there, other blocks, miscellaneous. That's just how I'm thinking I'm gonna do this. I don't really know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button down below. It means a lot when you support my channel. Subscribe for more content. I'm trying to make a bunch of different kinds of videos on my channel. I'm making Minecraft videos right now. I want to make some Destiny 2 videos, maybe some Terraria videos. I've actually really been wanting to make some Terraria things. Maybe probably a live stream. I don't really know how you would make Terraria videos. Minecraft's like, look what I did on Terraria. It's like, we did the same thing everyone else did. The game's not really different for Terraria. I guess with Minecraft, it's not really too different either. But it's interesting to see how everyone builds things, everyone just I find this game amazing. You can just build whatever. We got thorns, one leather, tunic up here. Beautiful base. I'm chopping down this tree. We were gone by next episode. We were absolutely dead. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.